Oh my god. This is so gorgeous. So, oh my god, I'm gonna make a video with this beautiful scenery is where I'm going to conduct my next video. What a go on, bitch. Yeah, look at me, black boy running into the sea. Oh my god, this is gorgeous. Woo! Not on my Puma, baby. So, it's nice, isn't it? I'm like in love right now. I feel like, I know it's not like exactly Caribbean Ocean, but you know, it would do for London. So let me get my questions. So, this sea is giving me some bass. Alright. I found this post on Instagram, yeah, and I'm so sorry I can't get over it. I think it's so gorgeous. And it basically was like, top 12 signs it's time to move on from a relationship. And it's perfect for me because I love talking about relationships, and I did really want my next video to be about consistency, how to get a man, which is by a beautiful girl who requested it, how to keep a man, what makes a good relationship. Like, I do want to do proper topics like that, but I'm single, so 12 signs to move on from a relationship is perfect for me. That is my era. So let's start. I'm trying to find somewhere to sit. Oh, I can't sit down here, boy. No. So, number one, when you live in the past memories more than the present. So, I'm guessing that's when, like, every time you have an argument, you're always bringing up stuff from the past, or you're like, I wish it was the way that it used to be. I wish we were the way that we used to be. I wish this. I wish that you did this like you used to. Like, you can't keep bringing stuff up from the past if you want to move on and be in the present. Because I never understand why people do that as well. Like, if you want, like, a better now, you have to focus on now and the future. Like, I don't want to have a relationship with someone and keep going back to how it was. Like, we should be a better us now. Like, and if it's not a better now, then it's nothing that I want. Then, you know, we have to go our separate ways, because I shouldn't need to keep living in the past when I'm with you right now. And if I have to keep referring to stuff that happened months, years, decades ago, then evidently this is not meant to be happening. So that's number one. If you have to keep living in the past in your present relationship, then babe, you need to let that shit go. You see how that sea is going back and forth? Go. Gone with the wind. Yes. So, second one is, when you're in a relationship that brings you more pain than joy. If you're constantly miserable in a fucking relationship, right, then why would you be in that? Like, this is what I always say, like, if you're not happy with the job that you're doing, you should just leave, because you have to spend half of your life working, well, more than half your life for some people, working, getting up every day, dedicating yourself to a place that you're not happy in. Like, so why would you put yourself in that predicament in a relationship? Because love is not always about love. I feel like sometimes people just get comfortable in a situation, and yeah, if something's bringing you more pain than joy, then leave. Leave. Oh, Jesus. Is that even like, should that even be something that should even be a topic? It shouldn't even be in here, like, obviously. But some people need to be reminded that there is better out there. There is better, and it's waiting for you if you go get it. Yes, go get that better, baby. Go get that better, baby. Number 3. When he or she expects you to change. Now me, I haven't even been in a proper relationship and this has happened to me. Boy, I need to sit down for this shit. So, I need both my hands for this. If people are telling you to change, like, you know what, let me just start like this. If you're coming into my life, right, you're coming into my world, you're talking to me the way you saw me, and the way I was, and the way I am, you have no right in whatsoever to tell me to change, because that's the way I come. You accepted me the way I was good enough for you when you wanted my number, when you wanted to take me on a date, when you wanted to keep talking to me in the middle of the night, when you wanted your sex talk, when you wanted to get your rocks off. So don't think that you have a right to tell me that you expect me to change. Now, difference is, if you're in a proper committed relationship with someone, right, and it's for a certain amount of time, I mean like used to are fully fledged, there's stuff that you should be willing to compromise for your partner. Maybe stuff that you used to do, you don't do as much. Maybe like you used to maybe go out every single weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I mean, there's no type, it doesn't mean you have to stop it, but maybe, you know, just cut out the Friday, maybe Saturday, you know, and just go out Saturday, have a little Sunday with your man. Like, compromise. But if you expect me to change everything, yeah, for you, you can fuck off twice. I don't know what you think this is. I'm not changing jack shit. Like, you either take me the way I am and accept it, flaws and all, like, I'm accepting you. You know the thing about selfish bastards like that, yeah? You, like, change, they'll come and tell you they don't like this about you, they don't like these friends you're hanging around with, they don't like what you're wearing after all this time, and there's not one thing that you would have told them to change, and there's so much things that you don't like about them. That's always been my situation. So much people I've given my time of day to, that's a lot of things I don't like, down to the shoes. I don't even know how I was going out with people and giving people my time of day when their shoes was horrible. And you know what? I was quiet about that. I was quiet about that. So, if people are telling you to change, not accept you for the way you are and how you are and the person you are, you know what you can do? Go and stick that where the sun finna shine a blood clot in her ass. Now, number 4. I really should like enlarge this, right? Number 4 is when you stay on expecting he or she will change. Yeah, it's just like a total reversible of everything I was saying. If you're staying because, alright, basically, I get it. When someone's cheated on you and you are like, well, everyone deserves a second chance, you know, and all of this crap. Yes, you can give someone a second chance by forgiving and moving on. Like, that's how I see it. I forgive the situation. I'm never really forgive you because I'll never really trust you wholly, 100%ly. So therefore, I can't say I forgive you, but I forgive the situation. I'm not going to allow that to affect my life because I deserve better. I deserve someone's going to treat me with respect, because when you were there shagging that person, that wasn't an accident, was it? You wasn't sorry for doing everything that you was doing, putting that emotion in someone else when you should have been giving it to me. Despite us arguing, despite you being pissed off or whatever would have occurred for that situation to happen, and then the person will change. Well, they said sorry, and I love them. I love him. Oh, I love her. Like, it's no one's business but ours. Well, it is everyone's damn business, because for one, you're involved with everyone, and it become everyone's business from the time that person stepped out of the relationship that there should have been given to you. So, no, the person won't change. People can change, I believe that, but let them change with someone else, because hello? Why am I even explaining this? Honestly, it's hitting hard, it's hitting home, that's why. I don't want to talk about it anymore. But, Don't stay in something expecting someone to change, to be honest, because old habits are hard to die of. And like, even if someone can change, because I do believe people can change, someone, because they cheated on you 5 times, doesn't mean that they can't be faithful for you for the next 5 years. But why should you have to go through 5 times for them to have to be faithful, for them to realize what they've got in front of them? You shouldn't need to go around and just sleeping with people and doing wrong for someone to fully appreciate where you stand in their life and who you are as a person and the love that you have for them. Why should you have to always go through shit for someone to really appreciate you? That's what I don't understand, people. That's why I'm quite iffy about this cheating nonsense and forgiving people, because you know what, yeah, I don't deserve that. Neither do you. And if I'm not doing it to you, which wouldn't make it any better, then there's sure as hell that why should I accept it happening to me? I don't know what you think this is. Hello? Seriously? Time is of the essence. I ain't got time to be given so no dick that I have to be prepping for. Changing your nappy when you're bad, give you a spank. It's just like a baby, actually. Oh, anyway. Number 5. Oh, sorry, I'm gonna let you look at the sky for a second. Number 5. When you keep justifying his and her actions to yourself. This I've talked about in the last 2. Number 3 and 4, exactly. Like when someone cheats, yeah, or when someone's doing bad, or when someone's abusing you and you're beating them and you're giving them excuses. You don't know that your excuses is enabling them to keep doing what they're doing, because the only person that is a fool is you. And they're proving it by walking all over you, and they're proving it by you staying and justifying the bad behaviour that they are showing you. It's not right. And no, of course someone's going to judge. You think that you can hit me or praise your hand and I'm going to say, oh, it was only one. You can fuck off twice. That hand will be the last hand you're hitting. And I know it's hard, because you get yourself in a situation with someone and love is not the only thing. You become a habit because it becomes what you're used to. Like, you're used to that treatment. You're just used to them, especially if you're with someone for so many years. I can understand how people get into abusive relationships, because that once turns into twice, turns into 3 times, before you know it, years and years, and you've invested yourself. And it's hard. It's hard to get out. It's like a drug. They become your drug. And I understand it. But you should never ever justify someone's wrongdoings to you as a person, because you would never allow a random stranger in the street to walk up and knock you in your jaw and then say, oh, they just knocked me in my jaw. You wouldn't allow someone in McDonald's to spit on your food and give it to you, and they only spat, it's okay, and because they said sorry, it's okay. You would go to war. So why should you allow someone, because of this, for the sake of love, to be mistreating you? Nah, man. You need to get yourself out of that shit fast and quick. Put a seal in it, because if that was you doing it to them, I don't think they'll be taking it so lightly. The whole of everyone would know, and then everyone be looking at you like a bad person. So no, just like everyone be looking at you, you need to take that's when you need to really truly think about yourself and what you deserve. I don't care if you got low self-esteem, low confidence. There's a certain barrier that you should never cross for your own self. And be like, you know what? I'm not accepting this. I may not be the best looking person. I may not be where I want to be right now. I may not be confident in my look. But I'll be damned if I let someone make me feel this low. No. Don't deserve that, honey. So, no justification for people's wrongdoings. If they cheat, it's because they're a fucking bad person. They can't keep their shit in between their legs locked to one person. If they raise their hand, they have no self-control, and they need to fucking get help. Like I said before in the last video, my group video, I'm not an organisation. I'm not juniorjoy.oxfam.com. I'm not that. So if you need help, you better go and find it, and then go to someone else that can fulfill your needs, because I don't have problems like that. So go to someone else that has the same problems as you. Imagine nonsense when you can do something like that, and then So that was number 5. Number 6. When he or she is causing you emotional, physical, verbal hurt. Oh, we talked about that at number 5. So let's elaborate. I don't want to talk too much about abuse, because I actually got a topic on it. I got a nice little topic on abuse. So we're not going to talk too much about that. But if someone is treating you the way that you know that they should not be treating you, then you need to get out. And I know sometimes it's hard because people stalk you and shit. Then you need to take the necessary adjustments to make that person acknowledge what they're doing is wrong. Because the only way someone will allow to keep putting their hands on you is when you allow it. Once you put a stop to it and you look at them, and that is the one time you have to really sacrifice. You know what? Whatever's going to happen to me is going to happen tonight, because I'm not going to allow you to ever talk to me like that. I'm not going to ever allow you to raise your dirty hand to me. Tonight is the night that we both are gonna, you're going to kill me, I'm killing you too. Like, when you put that to someone and when you look at them in their eyes and they truly know that you've had enough, they will never touch you again. And that's when you send them going and you do what you need to do. Go to police, report it, make sure it's known, because there's not enough people that speak up against abuse, to be honest. There isn't. Me as a boy, I'm gay, I've had my hand raised, I've had a hand raised to me. You mean I had to touch my face? But it could have. So you don't take stuff like that lightly. Especially it's your life you're dealing with, especially. Number 7, when the same situation, an issue reoccurs, even though you keep addressing it. Basically, when someone keeps doing something wrong, and all the time you have to keep saying, you have the same argument over and over again. It gets tiring to keep telling someone when you say this person's working so much and they're not spending time at home. Sorry, everyone in life will make time for what they really want to make time for. You want to make time for me? Make the time, because I'm making a time for you. I'm here when I could be doing more. I could be with my friends. I could be working. I could be watching telly. I could be dancing. But I'm here waiting for you. So don't tell me that you're coming home late from work. Well, you know fully well that I could be doing stuff too. I don't know what happened there, it was a Zoom. That's like the same argument in my eyes. If you need to keep professing how much attention you need from someone, or how much attention you're lacking them showing you, like, it's the same argument over and over and over again. Like, if you need to keep telling someone that, then obviously it's something that why should I need to keep telling you what my needs are? And then when you have needs and you're horny, that's when you know to tap that ass, innit? When you want some, innit? When I just want normal needs, like this, I don't want to talk too much about these because they're issues that I want to address. But especially when you're in a relationship with someone and they stop doing the small things, like the little texts to remind you how much they appreciate you, like just looking at you and saying how beautiful you are. You know, that stuff a man should be doing, always be making you feel like a woman, like a queen, like a princess. Especially for a man, he should be making you feel like a king or a princess. If you want to be a queen, let him make you feel like a queen. But no one should ever stop showing you why they're with you in the first place. I don't care if you're doing the same thing for 20 years. You're showing me. Sometimes you need that. You need to be reminded. Oh, this couple's coming hard and fast, boy. They're a nice couple, look. You see them? Wait, can you see them? Let's zoom. Can you see them? See? Oh, that's what I want. You think you see black people walking in Southend Beach like that? Nope. Okay. Let's go to question number 8. Question number 8 is wait. Alright. Question number 8 is when he or she puts little to no effort in a relationship. So if you're the one doing all the work, this is like, you know what, in life, yeah, you can't have your cake and eat it. You can't just be giving and not expecting to get nothing back. Like, you getting something back is appreciation. It's like when people say, oh, I'm just giving presents but I don't want nothing back. It's the appreciation of a thank you that sometimes can do enough for some. Oh, you see, look at you, such a cute couple. Oh, he loves you, girl. Oh, that's my little inspiration. So yeah, like giving. Like there's no way that I feel like that's one thing that we do a lot, is we give and expect, and it's the idea of something good and a good relationship in our head that makes us stay and makes us want more. When you look into the eyes and the little text that you do get, or the little attention you do get from them, is what makes you stay. Because thinking about it, like, if someone just messages me back and they didn't really message me back, like well, they took like a week or a few days to message me back, and they do message me back, I get happy, and I shouldn't get happy because that is not enough. But that's just like what we've accepted for ourselves in the 21st century now, innit? So, oh Jesus, this water getting close and close. God. So, question number 9. Answer number 9. When your fundamental values and beliefs are different. So, it makes sense. Opposites do attract, but you have to really have a medium of things that are similar, that keep that attraction going. Because then you can appreciate each other's differences, but you still have a common ground where you lot are like literally the same person, but just in opposite ways. So if someone's values are really extreme, it's like, this is like a good example of a Muslim going out of a Christian. Someone who's really Muslim, practicing Muslim, and someone who has Christian beliefs. So if they want you to convert and you love them but you're Christian, there's only so much that could happen with that relationship. Someone has to give in, and if no one's going to give in, then it's never going to work. So don't fool yourself thinking it's going to work, because it's not. Like, nothing just sorts itself out. You have to sort stuff like that because it's serious. That's the only a good example that I could give about that. Oh, and masculine and feminine bottom and all that rubbish crap. Like, Jesus, if a masculine person, for all my gays, is like looking at you and they like you, but like they're deal and they want you to stop acting the way you're acting and stop doing the things you're doing because you're too feminine, or they want you to diet it down. Fuck that shit. Be who you are, because it takes guts and courage to be the fucking how you want to be and who you are. And for someone to be bold and be like, this is me. If you don't like it, you can go and suck out your mother. And for someone to think they can just come into your life and tell you that that's wrong, and how you are and who you are and the things you do is wrong, they can fuck off, because it's their own self-esteem. Like, you should be proud. Like, you should be. There's straight men. I have straight men as friends. There's a lot of gay people I know have proper straight men as friends, and they well, I have a friend right now, and I can talk to him and he'll be like, have you got dick yet? And blah blah. We can talk about it, and he's as straight as they come. He's not even curious or anything. He's straight. So if a straight black man can talk to me about that stuff, and me being gay doesn't stop him from hanging around with me, why should someone who is gay and in the closet be so ashamed? That's a conflict of interest. So, you know, just stick to what you know, innit? Go to whatever rocks your boat, but go to people that understand how you are. Make it known from the get-go what you like, what you don't like, what you tolerate and what you don't tolerate, and then there should be no conflict of no blood clot interest, because you would have told them from the get-go what they're getting themselves into. 10. When the relationship holds you back, hence preventing both of you from growing as individuals. Oh my god, couples like this get on my nerves sometimes. So when you're so wrapped up in each other, so wrapped up that you have no individuality. Everything you do is together. Like, everywhere you go is together. You have no life, individual. Stuff like that is unhealthy, because that shows a lack of trust. And it's not that the fact that you enjoy each other's company, it's not right in the first place. Even best friends can go days without seeing each other. My best friend, haven't seen her in God knows how long, but I still love her, and I know she still loves me. And if I message her, it'd just be like nothing. Do you know what I mean? Like, we just catch up like normal. And some people are really close, but to have that closeness in a relationship, I think is lethal. I don't think it's healthy. To just like I don't want my man to be everywhere I am. I don't want him to be at the clubs I'm at. I don't want him to be when I'm just hanging there with my friends. I don't want him to be there when I'm going to dinner, if I'm just going to the fucking shop. You know, missing people is healthy. Missing someone is it shows, it acknowledges a sort of appreciation when you're doing little things and you're just thinking about them. That's what I want for my man to think about me, and that's what you should want for yourself. Like, missing people is healthy. It's nice. Like, you're doing little stuff. I miss blah blah. If they're always there, how can you miss them? Because when they're not, that's when you start going into turmoil. What are they doing with that person? It makes you super paranoid, you know. Anyone think that you're doing weed every single day? I mean, and people even do weed and not that paranoid. Well, I don't, but I know some people that are beyond paranoid, so they're taking more than weed. No shade, actually, load of shade, a load of green shade. I don't know if you're watching this, they're straight as fuck, but then, who knows, everyone likes a little ass now and again. So, number 11, when you stay on expecting things to get better. Yeah, so when you stay in a relationship and you just naturally, let me get walking, boy, I've got shit to do today. When you stay on in a relationship and naturally just expect things to get better, like expecting like little things that were problems, you know, I don't think that's a good thing either, because I mean, if things are going to get better, they're just going to get better. You shouldn't need to hope that they're going to get better. I mean, it's different hoping for yourself if like you're wishing for that, you've just applied for that job and right now you're in a bad point, you've probably just lost your job or you've probably just been kicked out. That's different, that's just life, that's individual life. But to hope that in someone, to keep that hope in someone else as well as what you need to do for yourself, I don't think is healthy either. I don't think it's fair on you. So people need to take responsibility when they need to get their shit together, and that's just something that I feel like that partner should need to get together without you having to worry about that. You can be there for so much, you can be there for support, but only for so much. Why is it zoomed? Yeah, but only for so much, and if nothing will really get better. Like again, if you're in like a relationship where the person's promiscuous, you're gonna keep being with them hoping that they don't sleep with someone again, and still keep that paranoia of God knows if they're with that person, if they're going out here, if they're on holiday, or if you're in an abusive relationship and the person hasn't hit you in a day, you're gonna constantly be living in fear, or mentally, or if they've been nice to you, when are they gonna next say that you're a slut, you're a bitch, you're worthless, or do you know, like, why would you incur that much pain on your own self? Because it becomes turmoil, unnecessary turmoil. Like, you deserve better. So why would you put yourself through that with someone that evidently, openly doesn't appreciate you? Oh, and because they say they love you and they're sorry, it means what? Words are words. And the action would have been prolonged from the first time that you would have said what you said, where you did what you did, and put your hand where you put it. So, no. Things aren't going to get better. Keep moving. Make yourself better. Make yourself a stronger person. Do what you need to do to make yourself a great person. Fuck better. Why would you want better when you've got greatness? You've got phenomenal. You've got all of these beautiful words that you can use. Great is just a small accomplishment where you can just be a great person by acknowledging what is better for you and moving on. That's a great person, and that person takes strength. 12. When neither of you feel the same way about each other. Oh, I've been around a couple like this before. Like, they really have conflicting views of each other, and then when you've wondered why they're together, you don't ever get like a pure answer. I'm sorry, I just can't stop. I can't believe I feel like I'm in Sante or somewhere. Anyway, so if you don't feel, I want to sit here, but there's shit. Look at this, it's disgusting. What is that? Ew. When both of you don't have the same views about each other, maybe that just shows the relationship is just gone, why would you be with someone who can't say that they love you or they actually like you half the time, or who's not really attracted to you? I want someone to be so madly attracted to me, because that's just what I want. I want you to be attracted to me. I want everyone to know that I'm yours, like, and it's the little things, like you just playing with me, wanting to hold my hand in public. I'm not like a PDA person, but like someone trying to be cheeky like that and grab my hand in public and stuff like that, like it's showing, you know, this is mine and I'm not ashamed of this person. Like, this is what I want, this is mine. If you can't have someone, maybe they're not a PDA person either, but if you can't have someone someone that just makes you smile, like when you see them, those butterflies should never die, no matter how long you've been together or what you go through. Like, you should always have that attraction to people. And like, if that's not there anymore, then maybe you just both need to move on. I don't want my partner to be looking at me and still be able to think about someone else. I want you to see that someone else and just think, he's nice, but you know, I know what I've got. And that's what you should want for yourself. So that was the 12 reasons of why you should move on from a relationship that I thought I would share. I hope this is a decent video, and I need to watch it back anyway, because I don't even know if I did a good job or if you can even hear me, because I'm trying to talk loud. But